Good evening, everyone. Oh. There we go. My sensitivity was very low. Hello. This is going to be just another chill kind of like stream tonight. I decided... Did I even put the game in, actually? Hold on. I don't know if I put it in... I don't even know if I put in DW9. That would have been awkward. Let me see. Well, I put it in. I didn't start it, though. So... if any of you remember, I have a layout that I did specifically for this kind of stream. Again, I'm going to be talking about my characters, and then we're going to be also just having Dynasty Warriors 9 on the background while I play it. I thought this game would probably be more appropriate since it's more... It's not as serious, in my opinion. It's really not that big of a deal of a game, if I can be honest. So I thought this would be a good idea to do, just to have this game on in the background, and then we would move over to like that older schooled kind of like square way that the game would be like. It would be in like an old dimension, basically. So I decided to go along with that idea, and once I get everything set up in just a minute, I will be sure to show. But yeah, so I guess I'll just talk about a couple characters. Obviously, this one will be a little tougher because I'll just be going around random with some characters. There's two in mind I might as well talk about because I involved... Also... There may or may not be, two characters that I kind of want to tease. They were at least sketched out, and they were, we at least got the colors and everything. But again, it's a rough sketch color, so I don't know if I want to show that off, or if I want to just wait till the final product. I'm excited to just show them. That's really the reason why. Like, I'm excited to show them, but I don't know if I, like, should yet, or if I should just wait till the final product is done. But, I guess I'll just wait and find out. But for now... We're going to hop over to the transition right here. This is what I'm going to be doing for it. That way you can see the full-blown like design of the character that I have, and then we can just have some Dynasty Warriors 9 in the background. Because, again, this is just meant to be a chill stream. This isn't meant for me to do anything like drastic or crazy, like just like a full playthrough. This is like a playthrough or a serious kind of stream. Then I would obviously full screen this. But if I wasn't, then if it's just a chill stream like we're doing tonight, then I would make this full. Then I would basically go to something like this where I would do anything I want with the game's gameplay and everything like that in the footage. So we're gonna be sticking with this layout whenever I want to talk about the characters and whatnot. So we'll be sticking to this, and at least this way, there's nothing like in the middle, in the way of the screen and all that. So should be good. I made sure to have the gameplay at least decently large, so should still be able to see it nonetheless with a good enough. With good enough... What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say words, but it's like... It's 8:30, pretty much, so I'm like... Kind of trying... The game is talking over me! There we go. We'll keep it at like halfway this time. We don't have to do anything crazy. So I guess I'll play as Yin Ping, otherwise I'm gonna kind of just be... false advertising my stream a little bit, since I put it on the thumbnail, so... We'll do some free mode with Yin Ping, because why not? I don't know what the audio is, though. I can't even hear it, actually. Oh, there's like... Do I have voices off? Oh, I had like everything off.
Friend or foe?
There we go. Okay, that was weird. But, individual hellos while I try to get this ready. Kristen, Haruna, Ayane, Nikki, Aiden, Ami... excuse me. Shizuru, Kudu, Kenny, Slagathor, Shelby, Fullmetal Dongo, Karmic Dragon. Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing well today, you early birds of the stream. I don't even remember the last time I've actually played this game. And I'll also say real quick, I did hit free mode, right? I did. I'm just an idiot. I'll be going back and forth between talking about this, like, these games, like the Dynasty games, and then I'll go back and... I'll go back and forth. That way we get a nice balance of it, because, like, again, I'm only going to talk about, like... things here and there about like my characters and then about like this stuff. So as you can see, some things are actually still great, like blacked out, like on this symbol, for instance. There's still stuff I need to do. So we'll do a little bit of Yin Ping. Maybe we'll do like a battle of Yin Ping and then we'll swap over to do another character. But let's do, I guess... I'm trying to think of like one that isn't like... I guess we'll just do this one. We're just gonna F around. We're just F'ing around. As I said, nothing serious today. Or tonight, I should say. I'll probably only go for an hour or two, so maybe we'll do like one battle with Yin Ping and then maybe another battle with somebody else, maybe from Jin. I started really late because I didn't make a schedule for myself, and I ended up kind of messing up a little bit. Helmera and Nasur. I'm sorry if I said that name wrong. What's up, everybody? U9 Empires is coming soon. Will it be good? From what I saw, it's gonna look like. If I were to grade it like school, I'd probably say a C. C or C+. But again, they only showed like one battle in terms of like their demo and whatnot. So I'm assuming it's going to be off of like the gameplay that I saw when I did the Just Chatting stream a couple days ago. It's going to be like, from what I saw, when I saw like what I'm assuming is Hulao Gate, I'm going to say it's probably going to be like a C tier game. I think it's going to be slightly enjoyable, but I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to spend a lot of time on. I'm hoping I'm wrong. This is just from what I saw so far. Yeah, we just effing around.
Someone, come here.
Shut up. No one wants to hear your voice. You gross drunk. I also forgot, like, how crazy the cutscenes are with just how many there are. It's annoying. Oh, is this when we do Battle of Yi Ling? I actually didn't realize that. I didn't realize it was gonna be this battle. Pretty dope, I'll admit. Pretty cool. Didn't realize. I wish that their free mode was actually good, though. Been watching your Yakuza Like a Dragon playthrough and just wondering, are you going to go back to it? I have a save file if I feel the need to. There's a possibility, like, just because I left a save slot for it, there's a possibility, but right now I don't have a lot of, like, I don't want to say one, because I do want to keep playing the game, because I actually have been slacking with it, but like, shut up, Liu Bei. But, like, I don't know, like, sometimes it's, like, when it comes to, like, games that are really long, it's, like, I can feel myself, like, wanting to just keep playing it more so I can get it done. But, I don't know, we'll see. The save file's there if I want to continue it. The schoolyard bully voice? Oh, Zhang Fei's? Yeah, with his deep voice and everything. I actually thought I was on the Chinese dub, but I guess I wasn't. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I ever like played this on camera. I'm kind of curious, actually. Why don't we take a look? Why don't we take a little gander? So far I'm not seeing it. Definitely been over a month, apparently. We're about in the 2-month category now. And I'm not talking about just like me just getting gameplay footage. It was 2 months ago. The last time I actually did a stream of this was 2 months ago. And I only did like an hour and 40 minutes of the game. I think that was because I was just doing Breath of the Wild, and then I swapped over to Dynasty Warriors 9. I think that's what it is, at least.
I am prepared to die if it means our victory. Together, we will ensure that Ooze days are at an end.
Yeah, I just don't... That's the same thing with Final Fantasy 15 as well. I didn't realize how, like, well-received it actually was getting as well. I think that's one of the things as well. Normally, I don't worry about, like, numbers and whatnot, but... Like, sometimes when it's just comes to the point where it's just like, all right, this is definitely not being enjoyed by a lot of people. So I guess I'll just drop it and just play it on my own, because I know I'll still enjoy it. I don't even know if I'm going to stick with this weapon. It's a good weapon. I like Guan Yu's weapon. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll stick with it for now. Once we do that, I'll start talking about some of my characters as well. Just let me get into this real quick, because it's been a minute. The last thing actually we're gonna go get a horse, actually. Oh, I don't want that to be there. Big dot there. There we go. I also like doing different elements. Is there anybody here that actually likes to put like the specific, like, you know how they have that special like, what is it, a trigger attack or something? Here, I'll show it in a second. Hold on. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I'm just trying to put all this together real quick. And then that one. Oh, yeah, we need to get a bodyguard as well. Okay, so, like, right here, you see the special attack right there, and it's wind attributed. Does anybody like going, like, look off of that and be like, okay, so this character is known for wind. So would you, like, make every trigger attack and, like, other stuff, like, wind? Say if it was for Yin Ping? I used to do that back in the day, but now I just don't care. All right, let's go to the house real quick and get somebody. Oh, we started at Buy D. Got DW9 not that long ago. I was surprised of how good it was. People definitely underhyped it, to be honest. The reason why, like, if you're someone who got it recently, you can definitely see that the game is good. When it was released, though, the game was unplayable. I kid not. It was actually, like, really not good. And I don't mean just, like, it was a boring game. Like, it was very buggy. They had a lot of frame rate issues. Like, people just complained. And, of course, and again, I would never want to, like, give people shit for disliking the clone thing. But there was the big thing of the clones. But for me, I noticed that it was just very buggy. The frame rate was terrible. There was glitches. There was parts where it made the game unplayable. Or, like, where you couldn't progress in the game, in the story. Like, it was just... oof. It was bad. We'll do Xing Sai, actually. I have the daughter of Zhong Fei and the daughter of Guan Yu. I think that works out well. I go with that element that fits the character? Yeah. For Sima Zhao, like using wind and flame. That's a good combination. What's his actual thing, though? Is it just wind? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played as him. I guess you could say not the broadsword, just the regular sword, I guess, was kind of lame. All right, now it's gotta... there we go. Xing Sai has become my friend. And now another thing. I actually managed to get the final horse that I needed. Wait, where is it? There it is. I got Hexmark finally.
I can't lose.
What does she have? Oh, she has the racehorse, so she's gonna freaking, like, cream me here.
Okay.
Just to make them feel more unique and different from others? Yeah, that's what I used to feel. Like, I guess it wasn't really, like, me just, like, doing it to make them feel unique. I was just like, all right, that's just what they go for, so I'll just do that. Yeah, that's... goddamn, it's been a hot minute since we played this. Damn, I did that race for the DW8E race a long time ago. Zhao has Thunder and Wind? Oh, okay. At first I thought you just meant Zhao Yun, but that just shows how brain dead I am. I would put other elements that fit the character. Yeah. I think I did that as well for... there was a character, I think, that, like, had, like, wind or something, but I think I gave them lightning instead because I thought that suited them way more. Or maybe that was something that they had, like, in a past game. I think I did, at least. Right, I forgot. I forgot that it's bad like that with the stamina when you start off. I'm so used to having my horses, like, either, like, maxed out or just, like, they have good stats at the beginning of the game. But now I got to level up Hexmark since that was the last horse I got. I got that during my break. I actually played DW9 on my free time, on my vacation time, and I was like, am I having fun? I don't think I am, but, like, I'm not hating it. So which one's closest? I need to, like, zoom out. I can't tell where I am. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm right there. So there's... it looks like this one. So I guess I'll head to that one. Currently playing Astral Chain, but now I feel like playing DW9. It's that weird thing. Like, for me, like, I'm not crazy about the game, but I'm like, you'll get those, like, little itches and, like, little bits like there. It's like, huh. Weirdly enough, I want to play this game or something like that. Not even just with DW9. It's like any game almost. It's like you get that weird little itch that's like, at least for me, where it's a game I'm not crazy about, but then you're going to get that itch that's like, huh, I kind of want to play this right now for some reason. And then I do. And I'll play for maybe like 30 minutes or an hour, and then I'm done. Because I'm like, all right, I forgot I don't really care much for this game. But I guess since we're officially in here and y'all can see some stuff, I'll go back and forth between the DW9 and my character stuff. I think the game would have been better when entering a mission, the game switched to a traditional scenario mode. Blazer Breaker, what's up? It has definitely been a while. How you doing? How you doing? I don't know why I talked like that. I sounded like an idiot. Let me make sure the game audio is not too loud. I'm not going to try to, like, fight the game audio today. I don't want it because it's already, like, almost 9 o'clock here, and I'm just like, I don't want to be too loud. So, yeah, I guess I'll talk a little bit about the characters. Again, I'll go back and forth, so if you guys have anything you want to talk about Warriors-wise, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I wanted to, kind of talk about, I've talked, so I think I did 2 streams so far about, talking with my characters and introducing them to people. So the character on the left there is one of the characters for a story that I'm making. I haven't really gone too, far in depth with these kinds of things, so I want to be able to, oh, for God's sake. I want to talk about them little by little as we do more streams. I might do more chill night streams like this to, just enjoy it and then maybe just chat a little bit about it in case anybody had any questions, too. Because I want to start, showing these characters off as well. The good thing for it as well, when I show off some of these characters that I'm showing off, like the one on the left there, I'll be showing off when I first made them. And the first game I made them in was Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. So a lot of you will still be getting Warriors content, even though I'm talking about my characters. So it's like a win-win. Why did I just get hit from a freaking generic soldier? But yeah, so this is my personal favorite Goyle, one of my personal favorite girls, the Pyromancer girl. She is known as Amber. And the reason why I wanted to show her off is because my story, as I've mentioned in past streams, there is a story that goes from 4 generations technically, but the main characters are from three separate generations. So there's 3 stories. So, or one big story dropped into 3 parts. So there's 2 of the stories. Again, I'm working my best here with trying to talk while I'm also very wired. So 2 of the 3 parts of my story actually take part around the. That was very painful. It's not from a historical standpoint. I'm just saying the kind of time frame that it's around. It's around the time frame of Samurai and Dynasty Warrior stuff. Except obviously it's more supernatural and everything. Just been working full time and stuff. Hope that you're doing well. I'm doing pretty all right. I'm gone the 2nd week after having a nice long vacation, a nice week-long vacation. I have another week's worth of vacation time that I need to do eventually, so I'm going to see if I can ever pencil in another week and see when it's available. Because I want to try to do one during the fall. That way I can stream more. Because it's been I'm kind of dreading streaming during the summer because it gets so unridiculously hot, unholily hot. I'm saying weird words. What's up, ISM? Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well today, or this evening, for my case. But yeah, see, as I said, the 2 of the 3 parts of my story focus on around this time frame, where they're basically around the Dynasty and Samurai Warriors stuff, and then there's another one that's around the steampunk / modern day era. So, ow. Yeah, I'm using what do they call it in this game now? The blue dragon, the green dragon? I don't even know anymore. I know in the old games they called it blue dragon. I know in some games they called it the green dragon. I don't even know what the hell this thing is anymore. Or the heavenly dragon or whatever. I have no idea. You're in Florida? I gotcha. I could never be in Florida because that sounds so painful. But this character right here on the left is around that part of the Dynasty Warriors / Samurai Warriors. So we'll just call it the olden days. The olden Warriors days. So that's the kind of time that she's around. And I wanted to be able to instead just show off her. I wanted to also to show off her daughter as well, that she ends up having around the modern day times. So this kind of story, my characters also, they live for a much longer time. What's up, Muda? Welcome to stream. Hope you're also doing well today. So yeah, this character, my characters in general, they tend to live a lot longer than regular humans, so they can live around to I'm still working around it, but I think I'm gonna have it to be the time frame of around 150 years old, if not maybe a little bit older than that as well, because these are supernatural types of humans. They're not from the planet Earth or anything like that. They actually come from a different realm called the Origin Realm and stuff like that. UB7 has Green Dragon as Guan's weapon, but he still calls it blue. Yeah, that's very weird. I don't like that they did that. That's very strange. They should have just kept it as Blue Dragon if that's all he's gonna freaking say is Blue Dragon. So yeah, as I mentioned, so she is someone who's around the Warriors time for that, and now I almost hit stop stream like an idiot. You were about to just be like, oh, bye, Light. So this is the daughter that she actually has. Well, real quick, as you can tell, this character is a Pyromancer. She's got blue regular colored flames and everything. Oh, there's still like, I still gotta do, who am I trying to kill in here? My God. No, this isn't Lee Dance. This is Guan Yu's. This is basically, or it's basically like the legendary or epic version of Guan Yu's. Lee Dance, I think, is the Cobalt. Yeah, this is his. His is just the rare one. And then the epic version is the Godly Dragon. And then Green Dragon is the other rare one. We'll go back to Godly Dragon. It feels so good to be able to have all these weapons, and then if I ever actually felt like starting a game over in this game, I'd be like, why would I do this to myself? Getting all this shit was like a lot of work for me. See, as you can tell, as I said, this character is Pyromancer. You can tell from the flames in her arms, and now we're going to transition over to this character. Whoops. There we go. As you can see, she definitely fits the tone for a more modern-day style. This is my character, Tsubaki. At the time, this was actually, I think, the first modern-day character that I ever made, that I ever designed and got drawn, I should say. She's also a pyromancer. She's got a little bit of a fire or a flame tattoo on her. Yeah, Lee Dance was all blue. So this girl, a lot more, as you can tell from, probably even especially from the expressions, Ember's a lot more colder, and you can tell from this, from like Tsubaki, she's a lot more lighthearted. Well, not lighthearted. Yeah, I guess you would say lighthearted. She's a lot more kindhearted, I think is the better term. Ember has had her reasons to be a lot more colder. Funny enough, as she's being a pyromancer. Oh, goodness. And Tsubaki, as I said, is one of the more kind-hearted. She's someone who does not like fighting, but she at the same time will do what needs to be done in towards to like protect friends and whatnot. But she's like, it's weird because this was like my first like modern day character that was ever designed, I think. At first, she was a really basic looking character, I will say. She was immensely basic looking back in the day. She just had like her hair down a little bit. It was like a little short. I think I got off the idea for her hairstyle back in the day when I first designed her. It was, well, the outfit that she wore, I think the blue shorts ended up staying. I think they just became a little bit, I think they were a little longer, but now we gave her like kind of like short shorts. But the pink outfit that you're seeing, or the pink top, it was actually just a regular pink, like, large sweater that she wore, and then the scarf didn't have like a little flame effect. It was just like a regular long pink scarf. And the hair, I don't know if any of you have seen Blue Reflection or anything, but the hairstyle back in that one was like, actually, let me see if I can find her. Let me see real quick. I'm getting my ass kicked by a generic. This is not okay. Let me see if I can find him real quick, or find her real quick while I do this. Let me see if I can find that old design. I don't know if I still have it. I think I should, but I don't know if I do. But it is such a night and day difference. Oops, that's not where I want to go. Old designs. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Oh, hold on. It's gonna get a little bit of a freeze. Hang on. Let me fix this real quick. Also, I've been noticing like the. Oh yeah, I can just do this. I'm an idiot. Hit the screen. There we go. So this is what she originally looked like way back in the day when we first designed her. She looks so ordinary here. It's still really cute. Don't get me wrong. I think she looks adorable here. But you can definitely tell it's a night and day difference with this character and the new and old design. It's insane of how much better she looked. What's up, Auto Chief? Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well today. I missed who I'm supposed to be attacking. I almost put down a bonfire. I'm an idiot. But you can tell there's been a massive... Oh, what's up, Air Gens? You're also doing well. Yeah, this was a very, very old design. This is when I was around, I think this was around the time when I first had met Alley Cat and whatever, and I was just like, oh, I might as well just maybe I could try to make like, because I was seeing like, I was making all these like old warrior kind of characters, not old, but like, you know, like characters like with armor and whatnot, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to make an OC for myself. in terms of just like someone just cutesy and like
Not to forget how you
something
achieved
simple,
such
something
success.
cute. And then that's when we ended up making her. I ended up again seeing the character from Blue Reflection, the main character of Blue Reflection, and she had the hairstyle where she has her hair just like over her behind her ear on one side, and then the other side just like covers it up. So we ended up doing that. And again, like she just had the like very like big sweater and everything. Uh-oh. I don't want to be here yet. Got to move over here. The old design was a cute girl. The new one is more of a bombshell. Pretty much, yeah. Like, she still got the cute vibe that she, like, originally had. But, yeah, she definitely became more of a bombshell, for sure. I can see that 100%. But, yeah, like, it's crazy to think. Like, this was the, like this is, like, literally the before and after. That was her oldest design, and now she has her newest design right there. Time skip like Spirit of Sunda. Well, this design that you're looking at right here, the one in the front, that was just an old design that got scrapped because we both thought it was very, very basic. So we ended up just getting rid of that design completely, and then we ended up actually doing something a little bit different. The other art that I have for her is kind of actually pretty much the same, like as the one you're seeing right now, the one in the back. Let me see if I can find that one as well. Oh, by the way, she was also Catgirl. And if you see the game phrase, it's just because I'm putting in new stuff. Like, we're changing the thing. Yeah, she's actually a cat girl. And that does carry over as well. Oh, there's Mahjong. Let me get rid of him. Mahjong? What you doing, buddy? Actually, I need to move this one over to the old stuff as well. By the way, I'm playing this on my OBS, so everything is blocked for me. I cannot see. There she is. All right, I'm going to freeze up a second. There we go. This is what she looked like when we did the redesign for her the first time. And I still really like this one. I mean, granted, it's pretty much the same thing. The only thing is we changed, like, the little, like, well, boob window in the center to be more flame-like. Her scarf. I still love how Allie did the hairstyle on the first design right here. On this one still looks like... I still love how that one looks. The way Allie ended up doing that one is just so incredible. And the eyes as well. The eyes look really fantastic in this design as well. Both of them look fantastic. Funny enough, I haven't watched Ruby. I think I'm like two or three volumes behind. I don't know what volume they're on at this point. But I am quite behind on it. Or maybe I'm not. I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I watched Ruby. But I do remember Nora, but I don't know what her new look looks like yet. But yeah, this is the girl that I ended up... this was the one that actually sparked me doing a modern-day story for it as well. Funny enough, she was actually meant to be the last character for my story until I decided to give it even more depth than I originally had in mind. Yeah, she has the cat eyes, yeah. Again, she's part cat, so that it's she has, like, retractable ears and tail. She's part cat because of her father's side. And because she's like a halfling, she's half human, half cat girl. She's able to. That's why she's able to like retract the ears and tail. So that's why she doesn't have them have them around. But if I were to show you that, yeah, the voice acting's it's something in this game. Oh wait, I was right there. I'm an idiot. There you go. Yeah, again, if the stream ends up like doing a quick little freeze, that's because I'm just like showing different stuff. I just binged Ruby, so I have a lot of catching up. Oof. Yeah, there she is with her cat ears. Very cute. There we go. Yeah, I love her. She's basically like my tsundere character. In a way, like, she's tsundere, but she's not a harmful tsundere. Like, you all know the type of... Like, you've all seen... I'm sure a lot of you have seen anime. Tsunderes are immense just bitches most of the time. Not all of them, but, like, there are a lot who are just complete bitches and will just beat up the MC because, like, they feel they can or they're just too flustered. Or even the MC will do absolutely nothing wrong and they'll still beat the shit out of him for absolutely no reason whatsoever. She is not like that. The only time where she tries to get violent is when she's flustered, but the problem with her is when she gets flustered and she tries to actually hit somebody, which is rare, she doesn't like hitting people at all. But when she does try to hit somebody, she literally does not hurt anybody. She's too flustered, so she hits very weak. So the comedy bit that I try to do is whenever she tries to hit somebody when she's flustered, she makes a squeaky sound. She makes like a squeaky noise sound. And I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that one at least. Shamok!
I'm Shamok.
Yes, I am. Oh, is this the dude? Wait, who's the one that kills Gan Ning? I can't. Was it Shamok? I don't remember. All right, dude, relax. So he wants us to get stuff for him.
I can't lose.
I guess I haven't seen too much Evangelion. I know she is a tsundere though, but no, like this one is like she doesn't act like she'll just act like she'll do the kind of thing, like the pouts and everything like that, and try to hit. But again, whenever she tries to hit, when she's too flustered, she doesn't actually do any like damage to the person. She'll literally just she'll maybe just nudge them a little bit, and that's about it. Glad you're done with SW5. Nice. Congratulations on finishing it. It was Shamok? Okay. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying that right. It doesn't look like it to be said any other way. I could be wrong, though. I literally... God damn it. He did indeed kill him? Okay.
This is our territory now, right?
So what kind of guy is Shamok? I'm kind of curious. But yeah, she's not as strong of a pyromancer as her mom is by any means. She does end up getting a lot stronger, like obviously within time and her training and everything underneath her mother, but she still doesn't really get to that point of where she's stronger than her mother because her mother is like one of the best pyromancers like of all time. So she has a lot to live up to, but at the same time, she doesn't want to keep like doing too much stuff because she hopes that she doesn't really have to worry about doing pyromancy or anything. How much did you miss? How long have we been streaming? 30 minutes. You've missed 30 minutes. You've missed half the stream. Where's Maiko? Oh, I'll show off Maiko after I stop getting my ass kicked by arrows. Whoops. Gotta eat this.
Let's finish them off, shall we? Charge.
Yeah, I'll show off Maiko in a minute. She has 3 designs. We have one when she's a kid. We have one when she's like a young adult, and then we have one when she's like a full-fledged adult.
Oh.
But I'll show that off in just a minute.
Try not to forget how you achieved such success.
Yeah, let me try to see if I can get her now.
We're going to capture their most
I think it's this one.
strategic location.
Here, let me do this. That way, like, I don't keep getting my ass whooped by these stupid archers. See, I'll go through each one. So here's the original Maiko, and oh, I think I should just do this. Hold on. What if I gotta unlock it first. There we go. Fit the screen, I think. There we go. There she is. Here's my little bundle of joy. This was the very first ever artwork that we did for, No, yeah, she doesn't like to fight. Tsubaki is not a fighter. Like, she doesn't like to fight. She doesn't like to inflict harm. She's a pyromancer, so she knows if she does anything in terms of her pyromancy, she's going to obliterate somebody or kill someone or leave scars on them, so she does not like to do that at all. Yeah, here's Maiko. This is my my main character for the third part of the story, Legacy of the Hybrid. She is as I always like to call her, she's an airheaded gearhead. She's someone who, I wouldn't say has the roughest of starts, like, of her life. Like, she basically has a father who actually is a criminal and ends up abandoning both her and her mother, who is actually a little bit on the ill side. Oh, yeah, Arcane, or as I like to say, maybe, well, there's 2 different things. I usually say, Suit Soon or Sue the Soon. I like the first one better, though. I like Sue Soon. Tsubaki the Tsundere. But yeah, I don't think I've ever actually, like, had artwork of her with her weapons, so I'm sure a lot of you know this famous weapon, Dynasty Warriors at least. One that is not in DW9, unfortunately. That is the Tonfa. She likes using the Tonfas in the game. Or in the game. She likes using Tonfas for weapons. She's not... Why the hell? Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I should have done this. Hold on. I don't know why she has a great sword. Hold on. Where's the long stuff? Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Now we're rocking. We both got our daddy's weapons. Perfect. She's adorably cute. Thanks. I appreciate it. She goes through a heck of a transformation. We're kind of... Well, I don't know about this one. I still feel like this design is still, like, spot on perfect. I love this design to death. I think the oldest adult version of her is going to be maybe changed a little bit, but I'll show that one off in just a second here after I take out Gan Ning. Once I take out Gan Ning, I'll move on to, like, the next design of hers, which is my personal favorite one, because it is... I think that's the only thing. We might change up the scarf, maybe add a little bit more to her, maybe for the arms or something. I don't know. But, like, in terms of, like, her design, I still think it was, like, one of the ones we got, like, first try. Did I just, like, not get... Okay.
Not to forget how you achieved such success.
Hep, hep, hep. So you're going to have her use in DW9 Empires? I was able to make her an 8, so if I can make her a 9, sure, I'll do it. I'd like to make the young adult one, the 19-year-old version, which I'll show off, I guess, once the... Actually, I'll go up here. That way I can be safe. At least... Oh, never, oh, there we go. I was about to say, I guess I can't use that. Yeah, so I actually ended up making her back in the day with Tonfas, and she was just a little kid, and she was meant to just be, like... well, she still is. So, at first, I was like, I kind of want to... I think it was because I was watching My Hero, and I just noticed that, like, they were having, like, the thing with Deku and All Might with their, like, you know, their relationship together between, like, the student and teacher kind of vibe. So, I wanted to actually kind of do something similar to that, so I decided to make Maiko since I was kind of already going into something with it. So I decided to have her be the character for that. So, it's where she's a mixture of 3 characters, I think. She's a mixture of Deku, someone who greatly admires her teacher, who is Light, who is my main character in the second part of the story. And she is, another one is Naruto, based on, like, the upbringing all the way up to her becoming older. Like, basically kind of being outcasted by a lot of people for a reason, for a bad reason. And then, Winry, because she's an absolute gearhead. She loves, mechanical stuff. She likes technology. She likes messing with stuff and tinkering with stuff. That is where her true, like, brilliance lies. It's where not only is she, like, good in a fight, she's also someone who's very smart in terms of, like, mechanical stuff and everything like that. But let's show off the second design for my girl Maiko before we move on to the next part of the battle. Let's see. There she is. Yeah, my favorite design of Maiko. So this one, as you can tell, definitely grew up. So this is the 19-year-old version of Maiko. It's either 18 or 19. I think I said it was going to be 19 years old. It's around. It's basically around that time. So yeah, this is the design that we ended up giving her. So you can see, you definitely can tell that there was a bit more fleshed out. She's got tools in the back of her, on her butt. She's got obviously the goggles are still there. Her arm stuff is still, or she's got more like, kind of like a little bit of armory stuff, like not too much, like the sleeves and the gauntlet and everything. And then she also has the, and on her scarf, she actually has like gears that were designed like that for her. So I think that's what we're going to be putting on for her in terms of the older and newer parts of the design. Where am I going, by the way? Oh, I just got to do one more thing, and then we can finish up this battle. I think as well, I'm going to just start recording some stuff. Like, if I ever want to just do a just chatting stream, I think I'll just do that, and then we could just, like, just chill and talk while there's, like, gameplay going on. For those of you who would, like, come for, like... That sounded weird. For those of you who would, for those of you who would show up to the stream to watch, like, Warrior stuff, I could have that on in the background while we're talking about this stuff. And that way I could focus more on the talking and not so much on the gameplay. No, this is not the 39-year-old version. The other one is coming up. So, that one's going to need to be redone. Because, again, the face looks a little bit younger. Which was, at the time, it wasn't really a bad thing. But then, Alley Cat started getting really, really good with like making mature faces and everything. Yeah, she got booba in thigh for days. And that's another thing that needs to be changed too. I think the older, no, I think this one still, I think this one beats it as well. Sure, dude. Oh, specified items again.
I can't lose.
There we go.
You really did collect them
But yeah, so I want to be able to like, excuse me. So I want to be able to try to like maybe bring some things over from this design over to her modern day design, because this is technically, this is still around like her steampunkish kind of design and everything. But again, this is hands down my favorite. This is when she's around 19 years old. So this is the next one that's coming up. Hold on, where is it?
Okay.
So she actually, so Alley-Cat actually did end up tweaking the faces a little bit to make it a little bit more mature looking. But this is the one that was basically the 39-year-old version. Again, for those of you who still say that like she looks like still young. Again, my characters age around like very, very slowly. Once they start to mature, that's when that's when it starts to like slowly go down. So that's why like some of the characters will look the way they do. Like we could take like even Harna for instance. I think I've shown one where she still looks a little young and everything. That's basically what it is. They just age very much slower than regular humans do. Like, these are still classified as humans, but they're, like, their realm's version of humans. So these humans are a bit more tougher. They last longer, basically. So that's how it works in terms of, like, their aging and then, like, their progression as well and, like, looking older and whatnot. It's a great excuse to make it so my characters don't die like regular humans and just be like, oh, they died due to age. Like, oh, all right. By the way, how's this stream looking? Apparently, I don't know where this came from, but you can apparently upscale this to, like, the stream to 1440p, 60 FPS. I don't know how that happened, but it just gave the option, and I was just like, okay. Yeah, she thick. Love her to death. Big thighs save lives. I think she's a little bit thicker than the other one. I don't know. It's hard to tell to compare the two. I think they're about even. Like the older version. By the way, that mechanical arm that you're seeing, that actually is like legit mechanical. She lost her arm in a fight. And the scarf that she originally had is now the one that's like right above the mechanical arm. She ended up getting that cut along with her arm off in a fight. And so they ended up giving her a mechanical arm, and she herself ended up like kind of making it a little bit more interesting and everything. So that arm that you're seeing on your right, on her left, is actually a legitimate like mechanical arm. It's not just like a piece of armor. That's actually her arm. So she ended up getting her arm cut off during a fight with a... So my main villain, or my biggest bad villain in this story is called Sin. A lot of you older people from the channel will at least know I've mentioned that character every once in a while, Sin. He's my main big bad villain in the story. So... And he has, like, underlings that he calls Sin Spawn. So those are basically the 7 deadly sins. So she ends up losing her arm to one of those 7 deadly sins in a fight when she's actually around the 19-year-old range. And then ever since, she ended up getting a... God, what the fuck? It's a good game. It's a great game. I'm down, Shingsai. My God. So yeah, part of that, as well as part of, like, a majority of her scarf ended up getting cut off. I don't know if we're going to keep that a thing. I don't know if we're going to do that. Who knows? I don't know about the scarf part yet. I might either just have that go back and maybe like be able to, so we could have like the gear things on the scarf come back from the 19-year-old design. But I don't know yet. But the mechanical arm is of course 100% staying. By the way, after this battle, who do you want me to see? Who do y'all want to see me play as next? After Yin Ping's done. I'll play as, like, another character, and then we can just, like, wrap up the stream. Because, again, I'm not making this a long one. So if it ends up being a shorter battle, then so be it! But I have everybody unlocked, so pick whoever you desire. Yo, I legit keep forgetting that Zhu Sheng's a character in this game. Had to get screen time and some other characters as DLC. That's sad. Ooh, Luling Chi. Wouldn't mind some Luling Chi. It's been a hot minute since I played as her. I'm going to be rusty as hell with that cross pike if I play as her. Jiang Wei. I want to say Jiang Wei for the Wowia Time video. That way I don't get bored of them. There we go. Battle done. There's not really much. I guess I get XP for Shinxai, so I guess I'll save this after this. I don't even know what level she was. All right, let me see what other character I can show off. Meanwhile, let's see. Who shall I show off? All right, how about we do this real quick? Hold on.
Master Giron. Hey, Lucian. It's time, right?
Hold on.
Crimson flames, like the path to the future of Sulu.
Oh, I forgot the file name was different for Harna. Let's do this real quick. We're going to show off this character. I put her in the wrong spot. That was awkward. And then we're going to do... Where's the other character I want? Where's that other character? Oh, yeah, obviously she'd be around here. Okay. And then we'll do that. There we go. Let me fit this character to screen. Whoops, I almost hit stretch. That would have been completely ugly. And I'll just do this. It's not a big deal. There we go. By the way, this is the Malma Harna. She aged up. She aged up.
The mighty army of Zhu has been burned to a crisp in a matter of mere
Actually, it's kind of
moments.
clean in 1440. Goddamn. Yeah, she gets more in touch with her ninja side in this one. That's hence why she looks way more like a ninja. And the kimono has like a little bit more tradition to her with foxes and everything. Because she's part fox, she's a Kyuubi, a Ninetales basically.
Escapes safely as far as E province.
The noises are very awkward. I'm probably gonna change it to Japanese or Chinese. We'll do Chinese. What's up, Doldol? Foxy MILF. Literally, she's a fox. Works out perfect. So the reason I wanted to show her off, well, this is the mother design, but I just wanted to show this one off again because she looks god damn. But yeah, so the reason why I wanted to show off this character is because I actually want to show off the other character that is supposed to be technically her spitting image from her younger version. So I've shown off her younger version a lot on the channel. She's literally the face. Like, if you want to look at my the profile or avatar of the Lighty the Noob profile picture, you can see that's Harna. That's how she looks. This is her when she's older and become a mother. But there's another that I actually want to talk about who is supposed to be known as the spitting image of Harna. So this is her granddaughter known as Haru. So Harna and Light, they bang. And they end up having a kid who is known as Hinata. I still need to get her drawn out. But, and that character ends up giving birth to this one known as Haru, who, again, is supposed to be the spitting image of her grandmother, Haruna. The black hair, the blue eyes. The only difference is that she's got way more of an attitude than Haruna does. Haru is, in terms of personality, is the complete opposite of Haruna. Haruna, obviously, you've seen her. You've seen her pictures. You've seen everything. She's way more bubbly. She's way more energetic. She's way more, like, mischievous and all that kind of stuff. Haru is completely different. She's, like, someone who... She's smash mouth. She's attitudey. She's could be a bitch. She's basically a punk. That's kind of what she is. She's literally just a punk. I mean, you could basically tell from the stance and everything. She's got a bat and all that, too. She is literally just a legitimate, just punk character. So, weirdly enough, this character, who's Hinata, she is, like I said, she is the daughter of Light and Haruna. This is the granddaughter that Hinata gives birth to. Or does DB9 Yunping look like his bound feet? I honestly never paid attention, so I'll take your word for it. I'm pretty sure you all wanted me to play as Dong Bai. No, I think you all wanted me to play as Ji Hao Ji, right? Kidding. I wouldn't put you all through that. Or would I? No, I'm kidding. I won't. Let's do this one. I think this is Chen Gong's story. But yeah, she's just completely Haru, I mean. She is a complete, just utter badass chick. Harude. Arcane, you can ban yourself now. So, yeah, as I was saying, weirdly enough, this character was actually... The idea for... She was actually... Her and Tsubaki were the ones that actually gave me the idea to, like, make a... Because at the time, to make... All right, one thing at a time. Those two characters were the ones that made me want to do a modern version of my story as well. You could also say she's a Foxy Gilf, sure. That actually is 100% acceptable. Nah, I definitely don't want to play as Ji Hao Ji. She sucks. Yeah, those two were the characters that made me want to put in the modern day times in my story, and they're they're some of the main characters from it. So, real quick, the fun fact with this character right here that you're seeing on the left there was actually a character. She was actually originally just modern day Haruna. I kid not. Do I even have that? I don't even know if I do. That was still one of my favorites. I think it's on my laptop, not my PC. Let's see if I can find that. I think maybe it's in old designs. It's been a while, so I might not have that with me at the moment. Yeah, I don't think I do. I think she's on my laptop, so unfortunately I can't show it right now. Skimming through real quick just to be sure. I still have a lot of old files here. Yeah, they're probably they're on a old folder, or it's on my laptop. Oh no, here it is. Oh my god. So funny enough, this actually was what gave birth to the character Haru. This was, I think I've shown off this art as well. This was one, again, that I've had, like, way back in the day when I first met Alley Cat. Hold on, nope, not that. That was me. There we go. So this was the original design that we had for Haruna, who was, I just wanted to make a modern day Haruna. No, her hat is really good. I love Haru's hat. It's literally just a hat. It's baseball hat with foxy ears on it. I love that. Honestly, it was a really good idea. Yeah, this version of this was actually just a regular modern day version of Haruna. Just wanted to make a cutesy little Haruna. So that's what we ended up doing. We ended up making that Haruna. And then I was just like, I think it was a couple months later, I was just like, you know what? No. I don't think this is going to be Haruna. I think this character right here is actually going to be someone else. And that's where I was starting to think, like, maybe I could make a story or continue the story and put it into the modern day times. I think this is what officially, like, clicked for me. I'm like, yes, this is what I'm doing. Oh, I like putting flame. You know, we'll do flame and slash, I think. I think majority will be slash, though. Just give me a minute for this. Yeah, we'll do that one. That'll work. Do I have at least one more for attack speed? Please tell me I do. Oh, when did I get this one? Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know I had that one. That must have been a new one. What language did I change it to? I didn't even pay attention. All right, this should be a short bet. Oh my god. Okay, let me get this one. Also, there's no sub-objectives, like objectives under objectives. I like that. Oh, wait, let's get somebody first. Let's go to Shop E real quick. Yeah, the cat is actually just Michi. That's her cat. So Haruna's cat is again, just to show that how much of a spitting image Haru is. The cat on the cat that you always see for Haruna is Ichi. And then the cat for Haru is just known as Michi with an M. So that was just where I came up with that idea out of the blue. I can only have shoe people. I guess we'll get our boy Zhao Yun in here. Why not? That's kind of lame. Gem clutter? Yeah, I hate it. It's bad. Let me get rid of this one. But yeah. I pretty much just wanted to just show off the character just to say, like, she's just a way more tougher punk character than her own grandmother is. In terms of power, the grandma, obviously, with the experience and the power and training and everything, obviously has that upper hand. But Haru is still a very strong powerhouse as well. She's got, like, a punk kind of style and technique and everything, so, like, she can still kick ass on the battlefield. You cannot tell me also that this horse was not made for Lu Lingqi. This horse is literally just, like, it's literally Lu Lingqi's armor. It's got red to it, it's got white, it's got the brown and everything. It looks perfect. Now I gotta go all the way over here. Okay, looks like it's even further. Yeah, Lu Lingqi, this is definitely Lu Lingqi's best design out of the two. I don't know what battle this is. This is a DLC. So I don't know. One of the best DLCs that they offered. Yeah, let me see if there's another character as well. Because again, I just wanted to just show off the character because it's oops. Oh, there's water? Really? Yeah, and again, if you see like lag and stuff, don't worry. Oh, let's do this character next. Yeah, we'll do this one. Definitely need to show off this character for sure. Because this character in particular... So, the character that you just saw is known as Fuko Ju Wong. And obviously, as you can tell from the outfit and everything, that is a character that is from the modern day times. So, this character went through one hell of a transformation. So, as you saw, that's what she looks like now. This is what she originally looked like back in the day. Yes, Fuko was actually a dude back in the day. So, this was the character that we first ended up making for the boy, who was kind of supposed to be just like an antagonist kind of like character at the time, who would eventually just like have a change of heart and everything and become one of the Oh yeah, I mean I can show off the other designs for so Azura and Kuru both have their designs sketched out and like in a rough colored sketch. So I ideally could actually show that off if people wanted me to. Because Kuru looks like a whole new character. You would definitely not even recognize her. She is completely different. Like, if you look at the two designs I gave her back in the day, from the Dynasty Warriors design and to like the other one where she just has the short hair, you will not recognize her at all. Pika Pika. That's still an emote, I think, in the Discord. It's not done. It's just a colored sketch. It's a rough colored sketch, so it's not like fully rendered out. It hasn't been lined yet. It hasn't been... Yo, why was that like a nice crisp 60 FPS moment right there? What the hell? So they're just rough sketches. The rough colored sketches. All Ali has done so far is just the sketches for them. We're trying to just get like the character. We were just like trying to hold ourselves over because we both really wanted to get Kuru done. But we have a to-do list that we need to do. Azura was the one that came first. Then we have Mirabelle. And then Kuru would be right after that. But we just really wanted to just see what Kuru would look like. That way we could hold ourselves over until like it's time to actually do her. So we ended up getting her sketched out. And then Ali ended up giving some colors and everything for it. So I'll show it off. I'll show off both those sketches in just a minute. But let's talk about this character real quick on the left here before we do that. I'll prolong the stream just a little bit longer for the sake of showing off those two characters. First and foremost, I guess I gotta go over here. So the design itself is done. The design for both Azura and Kuru are done. And they're sketched and they're colored. But again, it's not like a rendered version of it or anything like that. What's up, John Young? So they'll look rough. Again, they'll look rough because They haven't been lined up yet, so they're not clean looking, but I'll still show it off nonetheless. What is this? Yeah, how does the stream look? I'm kind of curious. Maybe just look at like gameplay from it. When it's shrunken down, it doesn't look that bad. Maybe we should just shrink it down, because I always felt like Warriors games, like their frame, like not the frames, but like the quality always just drops. I mean, of course, like OBS and everything, and your Elgato and everything, or your capture card and everything, it's trying its best to like work the clock to try to make everything, because there's so much happening on these games. Okay, so I gotta get Jotai. So yeah, okay, so let me refer to this character again on the left, so I don't get so I don't like get off track again. So yeah, this character was originally actually meant to be a boy. This was a character that was just meant to, no, at the time he was just a dude. At the time he was literally just a dude. He had, this was the design that we went with. We were gonna like maybe tweak it up a little bit more later on, like maybe give him a better hairstyle and whatnot to it, make it look a little bit better, more cleaner. But at the time, this was actually meant to be Light and Scenes, two of my main characters as well, grandson's rival. This was at the time that's what he was meant to be, and he was actually, this boy right here was actually meant to be the. Well, we'll get more into like Fuko's gender in just a minute, but yes. So at the time, it was just really just meant to be a dude. It was meant to just be a dude. He was meant to be the rival to the grandson of Light and Scene, and. He was actually meant to be the lover, I guess, or boyfriend to Tsubaki. He would be the one that constantly teases her, and then eventually they would come together and like love one another and all that, and yada yada yada. But then we actually ended up making a joke about, I don't even remember what the whole joke of it was. I think we were talking about the people that Fuko was going to be like, he was going to have a little gang. He was going to have two characters with them. So one character was going to be Guang's daughter, who I've shown off a couple times. She's the one with the white and black hair, Ayane. And then the other character was one that was actually changed as well. And it was actually meant to just be one who rocks who akimbos or dual wields two pistols. So that was basically it for that, and I was going to go more in depth with it later on. But it was just a character that I didn't 100% have completely planned out. But then we just started talking about just like, well, what if this character like was this, or this character was that, or maybe it was around with like Hikari or something. I don't know, because then I think Allie, like we were talking about just like having like another girl just be in the gang, and then I think Allie was just like, or making the joke of just like, finally a full girl squad. And then it actually, like, I kid not, like it felt like a light bulb just like turned on in my head. I was like, Allie, that sounds like a really good idea. Because at the time, we just really weren't, like, this character got the back burner, like, in a heartbeat. This character just went away. We didn't really, like, I was starting to just, like, not really feel this character at all. Like, sure, he was the rival, and he would have some development with one of the main characters and whatnot, and then he would end up having a lover with Tsubaki and yada, yada, yada. But I was like, I don't know. I think it was the design, or maybe it was just him in general. I don't think it was the design. I think it was just him in general. I was just starting to just tune off of him. But then I was just like, when Allie said that as a joke, I was like, Allie, I think that's actually a really good idea. What if we make Fuko into a chick? Just make him into a girl. And then Allie was like, oh, well, I was just kidding, but if you actually want to think that's a good idea. And then I was like, yeah, so let's do that. So we ended up doing that, and ended up just working. We didn't really change too much with the design, honestly, because the design itself, again, the design was still pretty good. I liked the design. We did make some tweaks here and there, of course, for it. Ones that would also work well for a female. So we ended up changing from him being from this Fuko, where's my mouse, to this one. So this is the current new Fuko Juwong. Way more bushier hair. She's got like a highlight of pink in her hair as well. Still got a little bit of like, it's like a white and pink like hair that she has, because she's supposed to be a mixture of Kuno Juwong and Light, and of course her mother as well. What's up, Rhea? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. DB9 7.8 out of 10. Too much dirt. So this is what she ended up morphing into. Again, you could probably tell, like, not too much changed. We kept the roses design at the bottom of her pants. The jacket's pretty much the same. We just ended up changing the color and just making it a little bit bigger and wavier. Of course, we ended up giving her some like sleeves and everything. Then we ended up giving her a mirror on her. And we ended up getting a couple more belts on her. One around right underneath the boobs, one around the waist, and then one just like dangling from the legs. And of course, we changed her shoes to high heels. So she ended up morphing from this to this. And I think it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made, because I actually still to this day love Fuko to death. She's definitely in contendership for my favorite modern day girl, Ayane. Both of those two are definitely like tied with one another. Ayane I still think would be my number one, but Fuko is like a very close second place. So, now to talk about the gender. So, this is where things actually ended up changing a lot. So, originally, this character was actually a male. In the story-wise, lore-wise, this character was actually originally a male. And I'm not going to go too deep into this one because I don't want to spoil this part this stuff too much. But she ended up going through a bit of a crisis, or he at the time ended up going into a bit of a crisis, and at the brink of near death and everything like that. So her mother, who is a scientist, actually ends up getting some people who are familiar with this kind of medical field in terms of like changing the gender. And this was a means of also saving her child, Fuko. Let me just show off that character as well. That way people can see. Who is also one of my faves. Actually got to go over to another artist. There she is. Hold on. That wasn't right. That wasn't right. I can't type. I'm an idiot. Let's see. There she is. Perfect. This character right here is the mother to Fuko. Here, I'll put Fuko there still, but I'll like shrink her down. Oops, shrink down the wrong one. There we go. That's not actual height. That's just, I just wanted to be able to show off the character. And this one was done by a different artist, which is why the art design looks completely different. You can actually see the thing right there at the bottom left. You can see her. Her name is Itomu. Hang on, I'm just trying to... When was it? This one? There we go. This is not actual, like, accurate height. I'm just trying to make it so you can see both of them. Well, Hitomu's pretty tall. She's like 6'2". 6'1" or 6'2", and Fuko is not that. I think that'd actually be pretty accurate. Okay, back to the game. Oh, I'm getting my ass whooped. I forgot she had the freaking sword and shield. I forgot about that. Yeah, so this is the scientist. So, Hitomu, this is Fuko's mother. So you can definitely see the resemblance in terms of, like, the bushy hair and everything like that. This is Fuko's mother. So, this is someone who is actually also a student of Light. So, like Maiko, who is my main character of the third story, this character, Hitomu, is one of the students as well. When she was a child, she was one of the students of Light, just like Maiko. Ah, nice try, idiot. So she ends up not becoming so much of a warrior, per se. She actually ends up becoming more so of, like, a scientist and whatnot once the, like, modern-day times happen and everything. So she becomes someone who's, like, she just really puts her brilliance to use. She is someone who is born brilliant, damn near. So she ends up putting that to use and becoming a scientist, trying to help out, like, advanced technology, advanced, like, studies of stuff and everything like that. And even advanced in terms of medicals and everything like that. Like, her medical field as well. So she tries to learn a lot as she can. She's someone who just, like, tries to, like, flex her knowledge and her smarts as much as possible. So her child, of course, as I'm saying, is, like, at a brink and stuff like that. She, like, Fuko is, like, at a point where, like, it's very dangerous for her. She's dying and everything. But Fuko, someone who always felt like they weren't comfortable with who they were when they were a boy, told the mother, if we're going to be doing such extreme measures for my body, is it possible for us to change my gender at the same time? So Fuko at the point, like, they're basically doing surgery because they're at a near-death situation at this moment. And again, I'm not going to spoil what that near-death situation is. But, so Hitomu, who at first is like, this is the first time Hitomu's ever heard someone say something like this. So, like, changing genders and everything like that, like, it's completely, like, it's not common in my story. I think this is the only character who goes from a boy to a girl, if I'm not mistaken. So, of course, at first reluctant, but of course she wants the best for her child and wants them to be happy. So, of course, she ends up agreeing to it, and of course ends up accepting her for what she will be in the future. So, of course, Hitomu and a bunch of other medics eventually end up helping, and doctors and whatnot eventually end up changing Fuko's appearance completely. So, everything in terms of, like, and this is where, of course, as well, like, it gets a little more advanced technology, especially for, like, this world instead of the real world. Like, of course, she ends up becoming a full-fledged female. Like, there's no trace of a male on her at all. All the parts of a female are there. Her voice, completely there, is feminine as well. She ends up becoming a very, like, cocky and smug kind of, like voice. And that's what basically just gives birth to Fuko. And so the thing that also changes for her as well, obviously she does, well, I can't say obviously, I so could have planned it like that, but I decided not to. So instead of her being someone who is, like, in a relationship with Tsubaki, she, of course, still ends up having this rivalry with this other character. I'll just show him as well. We'll get rid of Hitomu now and swap him in. And then we'll wrap up this battle. This is a good thing about doing chill streams. I'm not even stressed about the gameplay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she identifies as a girl at this point. She was originally a boy, and she identifies as a girl now, and she became one. With the work that was done to her, you probably couldn't even tell the difference, but... Oh my god. Oh, I didn't have him stretched. That's why. Or not stretched, but fit. Am I stupid? The answer's yes. Where did he go? There he is. Oh, now that doesn't look 100% accurate. Hold on. I gotta change her height now. Make it a little bit taller. Not taller than him, but, like, yeah, that's good. Right there. So, this is the character. Again, this is the grandson of Light and Scene, Yota. And these two, of course, end up being in a rivalry, as I said, with the boy. The plans I had for the boy, Fuko, did not change at all. So, I carried those plans of them being rivals, technically, over, and they still compete. They still, or at least Fuko tries to outbest Yota, even though Yota is basically damn near gifted. He's the son of both the two main characters, Light and Yota. Yeah, I'm amazed that people are actually still staying tuned. Even if you're just lurking, watching the gameplay, I still appreciate y'all. I did not expect, like, numbers to go up as I'm talking about my characters, so... Either you have the stream muted and you're just lurking, or you're actually, like, listening. Either way, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we almost broke 30. That was actually really cool. And we almost broke 30 likes somehow. What are y'all doing? I love you. Thank you. Freaking cannot say, like, how much I love you all. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Love you all to death. So, yeah. As I was saying, so, of course, she tries to compete with Yota. Yota, of course, being the great gift that he is, being the grandson of basically two of the most powerful characters. He pretty much ups her, like, almost every single time. But, of course, she has her moments as well where she is, like, does better than him and everything. Like, they kind of go back and forth. But Yota, of course, ends up getting more W's and stuff than her. Or getting more of the credit and everything than her. But eventually, it ends up, like, hurting her confidence and everything as well. Or her pride and confidence. Because she, at the time, she was built basically to be... Not built, but, like, she was basically raised to be, like, superior. to like a bunch of other people, she's a hybrid of like different species and people and everything like that. Anyone who likes, yo, we broke 30. I love y'all. Thank you so much. I didn't think this kind of stream would do well, but y'all are here for it, and I love y'all for being here for it. I'm here for it. You're here for it. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna do the Brock Lesnar thing. Ah, fuck it. Let's do this. That's what actually how he says it. Not, I definitely exaggerated it, but you know. But thank you all. I love you all a lot. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like this realm compared to like our world is, again, it's unrealistic. We already have like people with like animal features for them, like cat ears and tails and everything like that. There's demons and mystics and gods and whatnot. So yeah, it's a lot more unrealistic than that. So they also, of course, the technology is also going to be a little bit more advanced. So they're able to do all that and yeah, change her up pretty much like that. So of course, so back to what I was saying. So to what I was saying earlier about her when her like pride was starting to get hurt and her confidence, that's when Yota, the anime protagonist boy that he is, I mean, look at him. He looks pretty anime protagonist, which technically he is. He actually plays a massively big role when it comes around to like the modern day times. Him and Tsubaki both are basically like the main characters of the modern day, along with Maiko. So he, being the anime protagonist boy that he is, pretty much does his talk no jutsu to her and everything like that to like get her confidence back up and then like show his strength, and not only just like him being a strong person like physically, but also being a strong person mentally and having a strong heart and kind heart at the same time. He has his moments where he can be a little cold. He does take after his grandfather's scene, so he has his moments where he can be still a little bit of a cold dick, but at the same time, he still has that light but I'm just Xiao Kiao guy. I can't remember his name. Oh, Akechi. He's around. He was. I think he was around during the SW4 Empires stream. Yeah, he's still around. He's in the Discord a lot too. So as I was getting through it, yeah, he does this whole talk no jutsu, and eventually they have more time together, and then eventually, you know what I'm about to say? They end up being together. Fuko ends up falling in love with him. Yota eventually, he's not like the idiot protagonist who'd like, oh, why are you blushing and everything? He's not that kind of person. He's like, actually, when he notices that she started like falling for him, he's like, ah, fuck, what did I do? Like he starts like panicking. He's like, I don't think I can do this whole like relationship thing. He doesn't say that to her, and obviously he doesn't like mention a relationship with her yet, even though she's kind of thinking that she wants to at this point. It only just sparked. Like, she sees her start to blush and everything like that, and then Yota's basically just like, oh, fuck. I can't believe I done this. Because he's not a person who wants to have commitment because he doesn't feel like he'll be good enough for somebody. Because he focuses more on just, like, in his eyes, more important things. Just like, you know, saving the world from those villains and everything like that. He doesn't care about doing relationships and all that kind of stuff. He's like, oh, fuck. I just gave myself a side job. But eventually he ends up, like, having that mutual feeling for her as well when she starts doing things with him, risking her life for him and everything. Like, it really starts kicking off when they get to, like, a very big climactic battle and everything. So, he's not Virgil, God. He'll pay the child support. He just doesn't want to have commitments at the time because he's worried about other things. What anime are we talking about? Mine. All these characters that you're seeing are characters of mine. They were all drawn out by the amazing artist, Alicat, and then another one that I showed off earlier was done by Omizusomi. Just stupid ass out of here, yeah. By the way, don't look it up because if you try to look up Hybrid's Tale, it's going to be something else. Found that out when I already set in stone that my story was going to be called Hybrid's Tale. And then my second part was going to be Legacy of the Hybrid. Or third part, technically. Beat you to the Virgil choke. No, I mean, yeah, the fact that people are actually, like, thinking it's an anime I guess that would be a good start. I mean, granted, it has an anime style, so it makes sense, but just in general, I mean, I appreciate that fact. Makes me happy. Makes it seem like we're on the right track. Oh, I'm going the whole 9 yards. We're gonna make it a manga. We're gonna make it an anime. We're gonna make it a video game as well. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be great. I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm just talking optimistic and realistic because it's definitely gonna happen. I am the storm that is approaching. But yeah, so the thing about it is, I just realized they're still alive. Can you like die? Can I move on with my life? I've only been streaming actually. Oh, we're almost going for an hour and a half. All right, let's do this. Get that strength potion in me. Get that attack up. We're just gonna keep juggling them like this. How does it feel, Zhou? I like how I just scooped him up. Zhou, stop! You're hitting him away from me. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I just noticed that as well. Yeah, when I typed in, I just like randomly one day just typed in Hybrid's Tale on Google, and I was like, oh shit, I'm more popular than that series. No, I'm kidding. Google finds me more relevant. That must be a sign. I'm kidding. I wish whoever's doing their Hybrid's Tale story the best. I think it's a show too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's either a novel. Whoa! Why am I not locked on to Sunsei? What the fuck? I was looking at him. Mercy! Ha! Fake Jiao, bitch. They probably don't even know I exist yet, to be honest. Unless they did start Googling, they're like, what? That's why at the time I was wondering if I should just change my title completely. Or just make the whole thing Legacy of the Hybrid. Because I don't think anybody has that. But, no, I think it's because, since it's like something completely different, I don't think I have anything to worry about. Because there have been people that have shared titles before. Alright, I think that was officially it, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. Thank God. That was a long battle. That was longer than I actually thought it was going to be. Oh, 3 theme songs? Say with the not-so-great sickle. Oh yeah, but also small little fact real quick. If y'all remember, I was talking about this boy earlier, or talking about Fuko in general. This boy's actually canon as well. This one. He's actually in the story. He's going to have a completely different design, but this male version of Fuko actually is going to be a character in the story. I found a use for him. And that actually leads to female Fuko and Yotza over here actually being lovers. Then the other Hybrid Tale is a book. I don't think we have to worry about copyright stuff, really. Yeah, that's true. Just gotta wait and see. Yeah, I think if you Google Hybrid Tale, it should just pop up with the theme songs that you've done for me. I'll double check right now, actually. Google. Yeah, it does the book series, and then when you go down to the videos, it shows, like, everything. It shows... It actually goes kind of back and forth a little bit. At least for the most part. It does the playlist that I did for the UST, and then the videos and everything. When you go to just, I think, just strict videos, it actually just shows the 3. I guess it's because I don't really, like, title much of my stuff for Hybrid Tale. Pretty cool. What's up, Brandon Smith? Hey, bro, glad you're doing a live stream. I enjoy chilling with you and everyone. Super relaxing. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, it's the theme songs that you did. All right, by the way, just because a couple people did ask, I'll show you all the rough sketch drawings that Allie did. Hold on. Oh, yeah, actually, I got to show off some art as well. I just got a commission done. I got a commission done today. I showed it off on Discord already, but I'll show it off again. Alright, let me get you. Alright, now where is... I think she's actually just here. I hope so. Yep, there she is. Okay. Let me studio mode this real quick, and then that way I'll show the characters off. I get another freeze here in a moment, just bear in mind. Bear in mind. Let me get that boy and girl. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Gorgeous. Whoops, don't make her go too far off. Here, I'll show up the commission first. Started streaming about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, the YouTube. It's YouTube. Don't be shocked. Okay, that one did not save for some reason. Nope. It says it's in the downloads. I think it's trash. There it is. Alright, let me just fit this one to screen. Good lord. This pick is massive. Here, I'll hide the other ones for now. Alright, really quick. Let me show off the commission one first. Transition. So, I showed this character off at the beginning. I wanted to do something really cute and a little spicy. So, I ended up doing a slightly blushed, frustrated Ember who is doing a little sexy cute pose. That's where it came from. I kid not. That was it. And this was done by the amazing... Wait, let me make sure I... Okay, yeah. So this one was done by the lovely Purin, who is down in the description. You want to go check them out. Purin. They're down in the description. There should be a link there for them on their Twitter down to the bottom. And you should go check them out because they do amazing, like, retro-style anime art. Looks fantastic. And they did Ember good. I'll say that. They did Ember real good. And now, finally, it is the moment to show off the rough sketches of two characters. There's a male Fuko and a female Fuko. Yes, technically. The male one's going to be having a different name, I think. But, yes. Yeah, the 90s style. The 90s retro style. But now it is time to show off the other two characters. One who is basically debuting a design finally, and one who is debuting a whole new design. So, very excited for this. Again, these are rough sketches. Bear that in mind. So these are not going to look clean, but at least give you a grand idea of what they're going to look like. So, transition. Allow me to introduce you to... The one on the left is known as Azura. This is the father of my main character, Light. This guy right here. He is a wanderer. He's basically the main character of the first part of the story. So yes, I went a little more in depth with the story again, and this is actually the official last time I'm going to do it, because if I do any more, it's going to be impossible. But this character right here on the left, Azura, as I said, he is the father of my main character, Light, and he is the main character of the first part of the story of Hybrid's Tale. He is a wandering rogue Ronin at the time, one who carries an Odachi, and is the first dragon to step foot into the Origin Realm, which is where the story takes place. On the right is, you know what? Let me show you all what she originally looked like. Actually, I'll just here, we'll get rid of the Ember one. Let's see. I need to go to the... They are still talking. That is wild. Storytelling in this game. They're pleasing to you? I think it was Omiza who did it. Did the OG Kudu. One of them, at least. So that was the first ever design that I did for that we did for Azura. So he is literally completely amazing looking, and he's the next project. And then this is what a Kudu originally looked like back in the day. Okay, we can have Azura take a step out now. And this character right here, as I said, this one that you're seeing in the middle is Kudu. This was what she originally looked like for Hybrid's Tale. Now, this is what she looks like right here. This is the new, and my damn opinion, which is also factual, an improved Kudu. A completely new, fresh-looking Kudu. As you can tell, way different design. Brought long hair back. We have a blindfold over her, actually, for her. For those of you who were here when I talked about her last time I streamed about my characters, you'll know what that's for. But we obviously kept the bow, just changed it up a little bit. Gave her some more fittable. She's meant to kind of look like a mysticky kind of witch, in a way. So that's why we ended up going with this kind of look for her. And to be honest, it looks fantastic. I think the glow up when this is done. Again, we have 2 more characters to go through. We have to go through Azura, and then we have to go through Mirabelle next, who was given to me by someone who did Fanlore Friday, the elf girl. So she needs to be done after Azura, and then when they are done, then we can worry about Kudu and her full-fledged design. But yeah, so there you go. This is what Kudu looked like before. This one right here, and this is the after. This is what her new design, new revamp is going to look like. And I am here for it. I think it looks great. And there's Azura one more time as well, in case anyone wanted to see him. So these are the characters that are currently in the works. Mirabelle, we have not gotten to yet because we're replanning out her look because I think we can do way better with her look than we originally planned. So we're doing that. So yeah, that is those are the 2 characters. Kudu and Azura are in the works. Slowly but surely they are going to be done, and I cannot wait to show them off when they are fully rendered out and everything because they're going to look great. Same with Mirabelle. Just from the stuff that we have for like planning her out, it looks like she's going to turn out to be really amazing as well. I cannot wait to show her off eventually as well, and that way we can also give Lady Sundari the respect she deserves. I feel so bad still. If you're even here, Lady Sundari, I greatly apologize that it took so long. But we're finally getting that done and ready because we are making sure, even though Kudu was the last-minute one, and we just made sure to get her ready in there. So that's why we have her at least sketched out, because we just couldn't contain the excitement to see her in the new design. So this is why we went with that. And then we have Azura over here as well, who was long overdue, just like Mirabelle. So even longer overdue than Mirabelle. But Mirabelle will be the next one that we do after Azura is done. And then after Mirabelle, Kudu will finally be done as well. So there's a lot to look forward to in the coming future. I'm very excited. And with that being said, because we've been going for an hour and 35 minutes, I think this is officially where we are going to... Yeah, well, we had to change the beauty spot mark, the beauty mark, because it's the eyes are covered now, so... And it's for a sad reason, and I love it. She's a lot more of a sadder character. So, if any of you were here at the beginning of the stream, you probably heard this song playing in the background. This is the song. I was playing Persona 5 Strikers, and this song was the one that gave me the motivation, or the inspiration, I should say, to make this Kudu. It just sounded so sad, and I was like, maybe I could work something with this. So I just started thinking, I'm like, what character could maybe I could make, or maybe what character I could revamp or something to make them seem more of a sadder character. And then, bam, right there she is, Kudu, finally in the way that I really felt like she always needed to be. The other times I was like, all right, she's cool, I like her, she's a beauty. But now, she is a beauty, but with a tragic, half her face is covered, and now with a tragic past, and I love it. And with a tragic life still, like even with her past, even when she meets up with Light and everything's all hunky-dory, she is still living a life of sadness. And it has to do with her eyes, and I love it to death. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody else who hasn't seen it. If you want to go check that out, then by all means go check out one of the Dynasty Warriors 8 Empire streams I did recently, where I talked about my characters, because that was one of the streams where I talked about her in more in depth. So if you want to go do that, go ahead and do that, because that is where you'll hear more about the sadness of like why she has her eyes covered now and all that jazz. But everybody, that is officially where I'm going to be ending the stream today. Got to show off 2 characters, got to show off some more of my characters, even the modern day characters, which is really awesome. Greatly appreciate all the support you guys gave this stream. I actually am amazed that we even broke over 30 views on this stream. And over 30 likes as well, just me yammering about my characters. Really do appreciate it. Whether you were here to listen to me talk about my characters and see the characters, or whether you were just here to just lurk and watch the Dynasty Warriors 9 stuff, greatly appreciate it. Greatly love every single one of you. Thank you all very much. Hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening, and I'll be sure to see you all in the next one. Farewell.